be searching for a place by the water. Feel the tide rise from under pink skies. With closed eyes, I feel the thick of it. Searching for the perfect song to lift me up. The perfect melody remedy for my psyche. It's likely that I've been shiesty, so I stay up out the way and done away with my social. I ghost them all. It was fucking with my mental health. The modern internet is a curse. And when I pass on to the other side, spread my ashes in the motherland. Out by the ocean, my soul floats among the bifrost. In love with the smoke, like a warm hug on a cold November night. She keep me grounded like some bare feet in Georgia clay. Running through my toes and feel my woes disintegrate. I'm feeling great, just call me Slippin' Jimmy. Might slip a Mickey to hide within the eye with a wire from Walter White for the kick in. Harder than 3 tabs and a blunt. Born in the dark of the lion's den. I run with the kings. Saw an angel and the devil and my best friends. Never got the message in full. She put a time skip later. Took a couple years to mellow out. No Robert, but the bars are up to par like I'm at Hella House. Deeper than my heart is fuck a deal, they never sell it out. Glad I took the time to hone my craft.
Georgie, you and me, we're the Kooks now. Those folks, they're the way to the future. If you refuse to ride it, you'll drown, son.
All I really need is a good woman and some wisdom. She a saucy little pothead, smoke a split something. Something turn her ride that she don't need no one to fix it. She about her business, not the type to hang with the other bitches. She quick in the cover at night. Off of the skateboards, we sail away. Dancing by myself, cause I've been holding out my hands for too long. I don't wanna be a soldier no more. I'm just trying to plant the seed from the garden. I'm off the chronic, so pardon the jargon. I'm partially jaded, constantly faded. Sharpen the blade and go to work like a Spartan. The lonely Martian who guarding the gate. Pop out to the fragrance of broken branches. Dogwood sawdust got me dropped out. Left the fucking pills in the past, but still might lift me up a bottle every couple months. I don't really drink though. I'll just smoke a blunt of 5. Bloodshot eyes, and every time I think I wrote my best line, I hear a rhyme that make me think my life over. It's back to the drawing board. I'm coming for him. Haile Selassie got the first. Word to Empress, men and channel the lesson in the legend of rap back with the battle tactics. Woke up feeling confident only to reap the consequence of 18 years. I fucking hate these tears, but clarity's best. After the rain that the downpour has washed away all the pain and regret. And I done lost so much fucking weight, I thought I was back on them cigarettes, and they ain't even seen me yet.
Right at your ground,
I said they ain't even seen me yet. 1226 little bitch. The new age rebellion is here. We ain't going nowhere. We all around. The cold November nights was upon me again. Pushing that shopping cart up the hill, trying to phone on a friend. I had let my temper drag me back into drama again. Thought that I could walk it out, thought that it was necessary, and maybe it was. I really needed perspective, all the options on the table for once. There's a chance that maybe I could escape these fabled fantasies I've created from the depths of my past. I've been running from regrets and they've been hot on my ass. I watch the moon and the sun in the simultaneous skies. Take a drag on my joint as I get lost in my high. I turn on some Badu and dance away on my fears. I recommend that you try it, but nigga watch who you ride with. Cause these niggas out here can talk a lion into moving like a lamb. You must have thought I was some other motherfucker shit, but I'ma move with purpose though. I'ma keep it playing. It's so crazy how the closest ones can be the worst haters. Watch I turn the speed racer and leave their ass in the dust. I pack a punch the peacemaker, can never dodge if you want. But I'm a man of peace, baby. We ain't even gotta take it there. I'm just trying to smoke the weed, baby, and hit the scriptures and scribings for knowledge. And my popsy used to knock the fucking block in, cause everyone was shopping, but never up on his side though. Okay, maybe once or twice as a toddler, I watched my father make a play or two. Remember when we used to go fishing, was always bittersweet, but wouldn't change a thing about it. All the spinach I've been smoking done turned me into a giant. Say you won't be back, well no, I'm here to stay. Coming for the game and running circles round it. Yeah, what up?
I saw these fools try to get around, trying to let me down and all that. But I got an easier way to let them drown. With these guns I've now around, I shall shoot them like Al Capone. Take them to the zones of bones, like that.
A guru of psychedelics.
Skin and golden dragons draped across my arm and shoulder pads. $1,000 blunts across the table, we ain't pay for that. Feel like I'm too old for recreation, I be smoking for solace, but still too young to really see beyond my means. Better watch the out like Nas said, if you ain't got a team, better learn to get it by yourself. Turn back the page to the fundamentals, how to structure rhyme schemes. Study the greatest of every generation. Passion is timeless and you can feel it in your mind's eye. Never without the papers, I roll up before I kick shit. You don't think I noticed the orbit change in your pitch shift? We smoking on that crystal lake, so jealousy is crystal clear. The only chasing you would be a star player. Gonna kick your rocks since we ain't giving no fucks. That bass line, but clicking silence is up. And we've been on the other side of Terabithia, practicing magical spells for mages of old. It was a pack of coyotes stationed around the abode. Never a bumper, a pusher, but hold the blood with my pinky, because the rest I get it down upon that notepad. Lyrical assassin, Itachi to Eddie Posse, your probably moderate should know be alliance. Not with the violence, but if it came down to it, you need vibranium suits of a Black Panther to barely manage to match me detachment to certain habits. But maybe I can get back to my elevation, if only to match my shawty. She waited for me to step up. I done fell in love with a boss. She made me wanna be better, and I can cope with the losses because my talk is getting clearer now. I can see it clearly through the dark fog. What up?
You ask I, who is Rastafari? Rastafari is I.
Yes?
I stand Rastafari. Every I stand Rastafari.
That's right.
I and I, Rastafari. Highly Selassie I.
What does it take to be held the greatest? Blood, sweat, and agony, the minimum mandatory to stand in glory. But that's what any man never really planned, to find myself beneath the bedrock, frozen solid. Searching for solace, picking the minds of prophets. Often options seem limited, off the box of my demons, inaugurated by past hate and my own devices. I grab the mic and I go to town, shifting the sound of the program and then lifting the whole family. But lately, it's been hard to put the pen to the pad. Steady feel like a broken record, no Guinness. Think I'm wise and I will guess again, cause I am merely a mortal, stuck in rigor mortis. Cast a spell on my joints, because the death of my identity has left me feeling restless for the remedy. But what if it's been all a simple fairy tale? Lost in fabled fantasies, I reach for you. Meditate on my predication, to medicate only to save face. I feel like a disgrace to my family name, and the ice that I'm treading over is thinner than thread. Sick of the lead poison. Metamorphosis slowly challenge the office to summon into dimensional doors. And I just rolled me like two. I inhale and feel the shift in the force like I'm Luke Skywalking. I watch it waltz on the dance floor. Baby, I must implore y'all that you're gorgeous. I'm so remorseful from past lives, but if I could have this dance, I swear we'll find the answer in our footsteps.
Your colonial hurt, negating your colonial pain. From Rastafari, we could never refrain. You ask I, who is Rastafari? Rastafari is the highest. Rastafari is king of kings, wood, stone, iron. Rastafari is the conquering lion. Rastafari is uncompromising. Rastafari is soul uprising. Rastafari is no disguising. Rastafari is divine love. Well, is this surprising? Ras Malikat, MDs that are live. Haile Selassie. All these things coming from my heart.
Quarter in the pre-roll, 10 a G, you shop with me, but all my niggas smoking's out for free, and that's how we living. Alligator mindset for these villains. Bide your time in the cut before you pour too much in your cup and run it over. Run them over in the Escalade. I just left the shop, no retwist, but a fresh fade. Try me like a hoe, you get a discount for this fresh fade. Don't tempt me, face in the dirt, but on some hippie shit, I love you though. I'm just off gelato when I'm spitting bars. Psychedelic astral projection, I'm feeling blessed that I can take a fucking breath and light the fucking blunt. Nothing less than runs. Feeling higher than Stone Mountain, but that's a bad analogy, cause the clan be creeping through the night to this day. No time to play, you better saddle up. 100,000 just to start it off. 50 for the companies and 30 from my mama. 20,000 in percentages of business stock. Make it back 20 times over in 2 years. Put that first M back into the pot and repeat the cycle. Not a Christian, but I keep a Bible. Read the book of Exodus, I'm feeling like I'm Moses off the bush, and I was merely an infant when the towers collapsed. But I'm the one who had to grow up in the aftermath. No cap. That little bitch so sexy, look like Velma with her glasses off. Like that fucking match and hit that pipe, I think I'm blasting off. Never been no hooper on the court, I tend to pass the rock. When it's time to shoot, I pause right up and hit that Magic Johnson fade away. I'm so fed hey, all this runs is on my blood, grab them rolling papers. When we walk in the dark at night, see them fucking angels. I can't believe you're by my side, can't believe you're down the right for me. But you said you scared, oh my God, where you been all my life? I've been crying inside on my own, been chasing these demons to fuck out my home. And lately these flames have been all that I know.
Lately these panic attacks seem to be all I know. I love being lonely, but being alone, and I hate that I'm broken. Nobody knows, and I'll leave my heart open for you on the floor. My demons attack me, they kick down the door. I want nothing more than for you just to come home. You're never close when I'm needing you most, and I hate that I'm so easy to dispose. So you wanna talk a minute, well let's talk then. If you wanna walk away then. All you do is bring me down, make me feel less than. I need time to heal and be myself again. All my life I say you're out your mind. Are you high or just crazy or both? Lately these dark thoughts are all that I know. So I'm alone in this room getting stoned.
Changes in the air, you hear the shamans prophesize. Planetary aura, it's a legend on the rise. Baby, don't you I'm so fat of hay. All this runs inside my blood. Grab them rolling papers. When we walk in the dark at night, see them fucking angels. I can't believe you're by my side. Can't believe you're down the right for me. Oh, you said you scared. Oh my God, where you been all my life? I've been crying inside on my own. Been chasing these demons to fuck out my arm. And lately these flames have been all that I know.
Trusting your spirit, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Can't really say that I've been elevating, more like levitation to a standstill. Weary to the bone, but I love working with my hands still. Something about the way I can look back at my creation. It's still shit that I can't talk about. I'm walking with an anvil, I'm marching up the anthill, cause it's all that I know. Lord, I try to trust my spirit, still I cry, can no one hear me, I'm lost. But I keep holding on. Nigga, this that roadside assistance that I'm smoking on. The truth will always hurt you the most, but this is all that I have, and this is all that I am. Said it was part of the plan, but I never had one. Used to chase a dream until it turned into a bad one. Heard my father's voice the other day, the first time in a while. I ain't say nothing. I was in the passenger seat of that U-Haul, staring out to the ethers, thinking if flowers could talk, perhaps they would know all my secrets.
Yeah. Look, see, I can't trust it. Life done showed its ass too many times, that's why I fuck it, man. I've been at the top too many times, but this a bucket. My alternatives gon' pull me down. They watch me drown, proceed to die even when life around. I got this crown, but I don't need it. Shit be pointless how I see it. Got this hunger in me, it just seem to grow when I be eating. Heart be beating through my chest. I won't sleep, but I need rest. Feel like shit, but when I feel like this is when I do my best. My own foot be on my neck, I ain't giving me no breaks. The opportunities be there, but shit, they not for me to take. She can't leave, ain't got no rake. Hold my heart for goodness sake. Feed the family with the food I have, I only have one plate. Man, they straight, I told them that. It be the niggas standing in the mirror that's gonna hold them back. I wish that I could live. Too many pills, I wash them down with tussin'. Thought that I would die, no emotion, but I'm still in motion. Hold up, let me cry. I shed a tear from my people, but they still know I'm that guy. Only folks that I be worried about is me, myself, and I now.
One way or another, man. One way or a fucking another. I hate that it happened the way it did, but you know, it's about that time. It's gonna happen because it's got you, and it's got you because it's got you, you know. With this pen, I feel like Percy Jackson. Running with the staff of us all. The rain is pouring down. I can feel the weight of my hair. Swinging back and forth as I sprint faster. You can keep the trap music. I'll be bumping Fugees in the lab. Miss Laura Hill, she really something special. There's too many MCs, nowhere near enough mics. Why is it always the revelations come after the blunt is already smoked? After the storm is past and the violence is in the store. What's the job, man? Coolest cat in the jazz bar. Shawty hit my line, she left me so surprised. Baby, what the fuck would you want with a knucklehead from the gutter such as myself when you living on do game plus mode? Players always gonna get played in the end. I'm getting older now, I need to grow up. Really gotta start my trending off. Time to turn my swag on. Feel like now or never since it came for me to find a one. And that was on the other side of my door. But I ain't answering because I heard the prophet say it's time now. Time to tell the story about the heaven by the Waffle House. Time to tell the youth today. All these little cowboys feeling like they forced to pull that trigger cause the niggas all they heard that they are.
be cute and look like we're going to a goddamn striptease party? Shit, no. It's time to show up and shine like the stars we are, right? I came into the earth off the cosmic base for one reason, to make sure you shine like the radiant star that you are.
Yeah.
As you're from the Milky Way galaxy, the spiral galaxy, which is why you have the cosmic coil. You'll have spirals. So this is why I'm so obsessed when it comes to me wanting you to possess your natural hair, your natural flow, so that each kink curl can show the radiance of your love and your power. In this hour, you need to resurrect, so you can spiritually perfect your essence on earth. You're goddess supreme. It's time to return back to the scene. Scene. Ashe. 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 Ashe.
As the lonely Martian marches towards the sun, Anunnaki starts to dissipate the feelings that will melt to his heart. His soul is bare before the planets. The pink cocoon that turned him to a butterfly has withered on the side of the room. Broken windows and shifty blinds visually capture the rage of war with his mind that lasts beyond time. But heaven's full of soldiers and he knows this. So he raises his glass, he sips the potion. Never starts to slow it down, his third eye is in locomotion. Learned of the holy dosha like Moses, he fell upon the burning bushes. 17, in descent to the essence of all the love he was blessed with. He realized there were tears in his eyes. Look, sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky, except the one that's kinda shaped like my third eye. I'm still the same, thrift store shopping, skateboard popping, stay smoking, potting, won't stop shit from around the block that I've always been. All of my sins are washed out from under the tide, no longer sick of the mind. Now I remember how to manipulate space and time, sake was mine. Yes sir, it's been a long time coming, but I'm the one, so I'm never fronting. Paint on the canvas to start the spark of a new discussion. I left 1226 as if they was all my cousins. Don't pass me the cup, I ain't sipping up tonight, cause I figured that we could take a new approach. Maybe instead of sipping sorrow, we could roll up some hope, because we never noticed the rising crescendo. Went from dancing hard to the rain to throw a chairs through the window. Took the switchblade and cut my transgressions 6 ways so I can make the mixtape. That's the therapy of it. Slowly chiseling, chipping away, shifting the grains from off your soul until there's nothing else below or above it. Because trying to chase a high has fucked me over way too many times. Way too many battles with my life. Many days along the road where otherwise I would've died. I hope the Lord can give me strength to look my mama in the eyes and apologize. Cause I could never be the fucking man that she wanted me to be. But I swear that I tried the best that I could. And every day the complacency, stagnation just breaks away of perceptions of happiness that were jaded. When daddy came to my class in the 3rd grade just to fucking tell me he might never make it back, cause he been out in them streets. And my mama was sick of the fucking disease. So like the COVID virus disease, she cut him out of the picture. Look at my the truest eyes. Back to way before I ever thought about suicide. Back to way before I ever knew about do or die. Back to when I never had to question my truest guys. The truest lies will pave the way to the bluest skies. There is just you and I, get the both side. We the indigo star children. It was deep inside us all along at our third eye. Hey, what up?
Recently recovered from an illness, I decided to come myself to defend the cause of my people before the Council of the League of Nations. I hope, however, that the Council will be good enough to excuse me from reading the whole of my declaration and will allow Asotazaz, permanent delegate to the League of Nations, to read it my place.
I said you can walk away if you want. I got the money that I always wanted. I wanted love, but my paper is no good here. I'm tired, but I'm rolling around in cash, so it's a good year. No sitting down on business, boy, we got that understood here. Me and my niggas came from the bend, aiming to win. Got my foot in the door, holding it open. I let you in. May have needed a boat, I used to float. Now I swim, so I'll never be afraid to hop in that bitch again. Bro, I'm something like Lil Meliodas, a daily sin. Counter all attacks, I send them back, you should repent. Now I'm kinda like that nigga not set, I'm heaven sent. I just talk my shit and let them decipher out what it meant. Spending paper like I'm tossing up dough, money well spent, man. Everything I buy is a own. Fuck is a rent, can give a drop about leaving a stain, I leave a dent. So fucking hot, boy, I be breathing out flames, I need a vent. Zeno told me go ballistic on the beat, I say less. I've been walking, now I'm drying off my feet. They wet with the blood of all my fucking enemies. I don't keep the heads, I let them roll. My story set in stone, don't open handouts. But really, I'm the man now. They never used to get it, but they finally understand now. It's like I used to sit inside, it's time for me to stand out. The camera on me in the kitchen, watching how it panned out. Been different from the get-go. Using my energy, I'm refueling like a sicko. Ain't know too much about me, so I try to keep it crypto. You can hear me stepping when I'm walking, but I tiptoe though. Only nigga doing it like me from out the stereo. I took that nigga a bitch and turned his ass into a sicko. Let's fucking go, I'm here to steal the show.
What the hell is wrong with you two?
4 a.m. was on the block, I walked the dead of night. Was trying to keep from going under. Through the rain and the thunder, I kept it pushing. Should've saw how I looked, it was tragic. And I believed in the magic. But if I'm honest, it was always a little bit of doubt right from the start. Waking up from your birth and you're not in your parents' arms. And they grow up to be a jealousy. Parents winding their arms for the killer. It was the thriller from Manila where I'm from. Never knew what I wanted or needed or how to get it. Just coasted all through the motions. The ocean was apathetic. Wondering what's the point of it all. And from there began the start of the 7 years. There I started to fall. The 7 trumpets would play the notes that told of the whole globe's annihilation. I could have handled the visions. I could have handled the cynics. I could have handled the evil that's handed out for the nation. Now I need some space, I'm going crazy. Or so I thought at the time. Stumbling over my rhymes, I closed my eyes and let the third one open. Travel to the 5th dimension, I'm floating. Pink potions and purple flowers is what I devour. To hear the prophets tell of darkest, darkest hour, I'm getting ready. Spiritually holding my chopper steady. Aiming my fucking demons and turn them all to confetti, I'm vibing. Remember walking down south with the guys and now. Never forget that Daytona sunrise or that first tab in Winter Park. Walked along the line with the angels. The birthday Cobra told me that I was going up. I just had to bide my time, stay on the grind and never stop. Looked in the mirror, the image was blurry. I couldn't see cause I was blinded by feelings of fury. Now I'm waking up bright and early. Still no sleep, but that's the cousin of death, so I never stress about that. Look, I think my mind is playing tricks on me. It's getting hard to see the light in the darkness. I'm walking anyway. Any way you want it, you can get it. Keep it going, control the weapon, but never play. Back in high school, I was what you called an outcast. That one kid in the hall that you never noticed when he walked past. Posted in the back of the class, writing the dope pass. But I went off tests, spending the time making the dope raps. Skipping calculus to get fuck them all, I ain't even giving a farewell. Graduation didn't mean nothing, I never showed up. All it really was is a prison, why should I care? Well, fast forward in time, I'm feeling divine, I'm treading the mind. This here's the sign of the times. I can see the schematics, poking through all the static. And the road to the answer has got me figured aesthetic. Girl, I only text you back the way I did cause I was drunk. I be smoking out the motherfucking zipper, it ain't enough. Savage blasting and niggas passing through all of the night. I look up at the moon and I can see the divide. I see the plan, I can see the man, I can see the corporations running all the scams, I can see the shadow elite causing the casualties, casually cashing off of fatalities. What a catastrophe, but altar brigadies are covered up from under the veil. They'll have you asking for a sign that fucking anything's real. They've got the riots and fires and guns and knives and lives. This is the war, so be ready to deal for real. I saw the dragon when I opened my eyes. I felt the earth begin to send me back to birth with all the wisdom I acquired. Walk without a scratch throughout the fire. I just rolled another one, so I'm getting higher. Yo, what up?
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
You know what work is? You don't. Why, work's doing something you have to do. When you're doing something that you want to do, like that's play.
My reverse touch of Midas is I ain't good at apologizing. I take remorse and explore more into lonely nights. Lean on my muse, I can't hold enough of you in my hands. I've been stressing about the state of my plans, but while I'm stuck in my head, the sharkies bopping them out in Cali and down in Atlanta. But he stopped me in the street, said where the tape at? Give me a second. Liquid stony just to ease up the vibe. These cool breezes and warm skies. I dive from my pie towards the ocean in the sky. Don't know how to swim or fly, but I still rise like Maya Angelou. Met a couple bad ones. Sarah and Vanessa won't forget how we was laughing, smoking blunts like that was all the life. Shit. The heavens clear as the youth run amok, frolic in fields and play their reindeer games. It takes me back to as a young buck. Middle school felt invisible, kinda stuck to the outskirts, never really fit into agendas. It's been hard to take the darker road, but it's the only way through, so days like this I'll forever cherish. It's where I get to see the potential.
Knock it off, okay? I'm interviewing you. No, you said that I'd be conducting the interview when I walked in here. Now, exactly how much pot did you smoke?
Can't go yet, I gotta smoke first. I don't go nowhere till I smoke. I'm sober, nigga. I need to smoke first. That's a mandatory minimum that I smoke an eighth before I leave anywhere.
I've been ducked off watching Dragon Ball, trying to capture the youth. Whatever's apt to distract, my back was spazzing in the rooms. Pause the flickers up under for how much longer can I stall before I garner the will to remove my head from the sand. Toss and turn from the furnace burning at the base of my navel. It's hard to bump the hustle music when you ain't getting no paper. Just awkward glances and eggshells of your own making. God damn it, I really need to feel the sun on my skin. Take a walk along the water and wilderness. Just me and the breeze, trees and falcons above. I can't tarnish my integrity, I do this for love. Never really was a people person. Crowded places still make me nervous. Pray I never get famous. Pray I never touch the industry, cause giving up creative control feels like a sin to me. This shit is my heart, and it's hard to stand alone, but over time I've come to learn it'll be better this way. Turns out there was still a couple shards left. I walked past them not long after my shoulder popped out of place. I put it back, but it don't feel the same. Knew it was divine intervention. I had to feel the pain and full to bring me back to earth. I still got your novel on my dresser. Been depressed, so I ain't read it in a while. And it might be just what I need, but I just pushed your love away. I had to put away your pain tonight. I made for you last summer, cause it's better for my health if I get right before I step to you, if ever at all. Getting older is learning that I'll be better at home. Cause these Atlantic cats is backwards, only worry about a backward. But I can't really pretend that I'm better. I can cap like I ain't never had a handout. I've stretched it like I'm Kanye, minus the dither platters and drama that was never my scene. Got your love, it seems to hold me in place. The cage is a lion, dangles the key in my face. But on the second take, I take a second look. It left me shook because the hand to hold the answer is mine. But you clouded my mind, and I won't dare say that you everything, but you part of the reason I feel frozen at time. But I just roll up another for now and two for the road. If I'ma get back on that horse, then I ain't doing this sober, homie. The fuck is you saying? It's the cycle, it's all part of the plan. We gon' touch the moon eventually. I swear.
wanted to get fried too. I wanted to get baked. I just got off work.
That fucking runts shit too. The sherbet with the runts. God damn, that was that new shit.
It was sherbet, bro?
It was sherbet with runts.
My friend.
I'll miss you too, Anansi. I never knew how important it would be to meet a role model like you.
Role model?
Yeah, a black superhero. I don't know, it validates me somehow.
Heroes come in every color, my friend.
I know. It's just that sometimes I wish there was a black superhero back home, folks to look up to.
Oh, but there is. And he is my hero too.
You can catch me on the back road, smoking on that potent that made Moses see the Most High. Disassociation, watch the days you seem to flow by. Never trust a soul, so on these hoes to keep a close eye. Cause evil's on the brink and don't nobody seem to know why. But I was raised for this type of war. Learned the spells and all of the symbols up until I grew a desire for researching and higher knowledge. Still never went to college, but I've been trying to graduate still. Take a tab, they should assume and know that it's real. How does it feel to look the ego in the face and put a bullet in it? I'll admit that I've been off of the meds, but I felt that if I kept taking them, then I would be sick in the head. Now I'm feeling freer than I ever did. Now it's time to get back on the mission. Gotta make sure that they hit a kid. Because the shit that he been preaching is written in hieroglyphics and found in the scientific. So roll you another split to get gone.
It is good that you are here to record this picture of me in my palace garden at Addis Ababa. People who see this throughout the world will realize that with faith, courage, and a just cause, David will still beat Goliath.
I keep a heavy part of clip it, I filled it with deathly hollows. Cause since the death of Martin, the country's been full of sorrow. Martin, how the fuck can I just turn the other cheek when all the bread of the children getting murdered up in the streets to this day? But I still sit and I pray that the dream you envision can still come out to play. Cause I don't really like the violence. Niggas is dying, I'm tired of standing by with the snakes that reside in power can poison us with the lies and the venom. I gotta get 'em, I gotta get it. I paid the admittance way back in 06, so know this, whenever you step, the one who takes the darker road onto reality to understand the patterns will emerge the other side as a vet. So just aim for the check, tunnel vision with no distractions and fuck the haters. Cause if you know you a god, then you've already taken the crown you want. You won. Word up. 1226. You raise your bag and took Avenue. And that's Russia. As it was in the beginning, is now, and never shall be, world without end. In his name, Haile Selassie the First. Jah Rastafari.
Never really knew my heritage, history lost its secrets and lies. Never really knew my people's folks to begin with. We was out on our own, never knew the roster in full till I was 18. And to this fucking day, he never told me himself. Tried to get shame, but I felt the hatred that kinda turned you to the dark side. Love is a double-edged lightsaber. Flip that shit like Darth Maul. Tried to take the Marvel high ground, but Obi-Wan was there to show me the signs. How the hell he making plays when Jake was born in 09? All that fucking gangster music tipped him over the line. Now he 15, running rowdy, look the poses for guidance. Need to lay your burdens down and give your soul the divine. Said they building an army in Gresham Park. Major indictments, 61 rebels labeled as terrorists for peaceful protests. I seen the sheriff circle around the band, searching for a tail, but I'm a rocket man. We keep it out. He said it's time to shift the paradigm again. The only thing that's constant is change, and it's okay to feel the darkness, it's a part of the light, and you can't live without it. Finally got to speak in the real, but still can't sing about it. Feel it in the depths of my bones, and on the tip of my tongue. Don't you hide behind them shadows of the carnage of a father to a son. You can get it on your own, don't need to offer spirits up. I ain't never needed nigga before, and I sure don't now. Cause my shorty see the best in me, and she my other half, so that mean I just fell in love with myself. I catch your face in the crowd when I do the show, and that shit make me go harder. Hold my nephew in my arms for the very first time, and through his eyes I seen a better way. Through the baby's laughter, heard the better days. Heard my baby's heartbeat, all my worries start to dissipate. Maybe this was meant to happen, maybe it was all for this moment. Maybe I could come to tour the motherland with our Babylonian cruise. Hard to just I serve my wife the Ethiopian food. Book of spells beside my bed, don't know which potions to use. I walk alone amongst the bats to keep the focus in tune. And you can't smoke on what I smoke, this shit too potent for you. I've been working on my core, feel like I'm Luke Cage. New age rebellion from out the dark with on a new wave. Tell that nigga Mike to keep the backwards out of master splinters, even worse than Billy Russo. After the first season, finale bout with Frank Castle. The rank of Captain Cujo with the tenacity of a jackal. Go to battle with my fragile ego. You need the Dragon Balls, the copper verse from Xeno. Washed up on the shores of Themyscira, met the Amazon, her name was Kalina. She wasn't fucking with no man's world, but when we locked eyes, that's why the stars aligned. Never have I gazed upon a goddess of her caliber. I'm after her and know that she the one, so safe to say I'll take the challenge. And when I start to feel the doubt, then I'll just double down. Cause shawty, she worth it. And if the flower blooms by summertime, then baby, so be it. We can cultivate the rose together. Worship the earth that she stepped across and collect the diamonds. She drop it like set it off. But she ain't no Jada Pinkett. More like the ultimate goddess, mighty indigenous queen. Blessed with the ultimate promise. Shawty, my island, forever stare through her caramel eyes. Crafted from heaven, she never saw just a regular guy. Wrapped in my arms, forever posed in this moment of time. Consciousness flowing past me, the pole, and I'm flooded to rhyme. Keep the circle small because abundance is focused on our buffalo soldier. I thought I told you, no amount of hocus pocus wanna make me fold. The battlefield is cold and I still walk alone, but know this shit is bigger than me. Know what I'm fighting for. Flip it back and make it all.
I spend my day frozen in silence, walking in the rain. Feels like I'm constantly crying again. I never meant to hurt no one. Lord knows I never wanted you to see me this way, but what can I say? It's the cards I've been dealt. I'm still working to be who you need. And every time I try to write the perfect song, it escapes me. Is there ain't a word or a note that compares to the way that you make me feel when you turn to me? With that look in your eye when you know that you've got me wrapped around your finger, and I wouldn't have it no other way. Oh goddess, I would carry the moon on my shoulders if it would mean another night with you in my arms. You give me butterflies, like every day I'm falling in love for the first time again. Baby, you ignite my fire every day that I wake to your graces. You blow me away. And Every time I try to write the perfect song, it escapes me. Cause there ain't a word or a note that compares to the way that you make me feel when you turn to me. With that look in your eye when you know that you got me wrapped around your finger, and I wouldn't have it no other way. Oh God, as I would carry the moon on my shoulders if it would mean another night with you in my arms. She was a mystic woman, a gypsy through and through. She'll play her tricks and hexes, tear you down, devour you. Was born in Barcelona, has tramped across the land, now lives in Southside Russia. Oh, dedicate their hand. She's got an angel's face. She'll make you fall in love, won't let you get too close. She said she's no one else's girl. She'll put you to the test, but if thou shalt pass that day, she'll spread her angel wings, and then you'll hear her name. She was an angel in the sky, she's chosen you. Now don't you close your eyes, cause it only gets better from here. Are you ready to ride? Are you ready to fight? Now you fight for love, no turning back. So when the going gets tough and you're stabbed in the back, just strike that smile and keep composed, till it's you yourself you love the most. And your name brings a tear to my eyes. I'm better off with you in my fantasies, cause in there I'll never hurt you again. As cliche as it sounds, we were 17. Girl, if only I could turn back the time to the best and the worst night of my life with you. You were there in my arms and we danced in the stairwell. Girl, I'll hold on to that moment forever and ever.